So after a 7-hour flight to Singapore, a 3-hour stopover in Singapore, and a 6.5-hour flight to Seoul, I finally arrived at Incheon International Airport. Needless to say, I was pretty tired after all this traveling. So anyway, I arrived at the airport, and Chung Dahm had provided me with some instructions on how to get from the airport to the city center, and like which bus company I should use, etc. So I get on a bus to the city center, to the city air terminal at in Gangnam, and this is where Changdam had assured me that there would be a specially marked coal van, which would take me to my hotel free of charge if I mentioned the name Changdam to them. So after about an hour and a half on the bus from the airport, I arrive at the city air terminal in Gangnam, and I arrive there, and to my disappointment, I find that there are no specially marked coal vans waiting for me outside in the car park, as Changdam had assured me. So I get there. I'm extremely tired. I've got like about over 20 kilograms of luggage, and I have no means of getting to my hotel. So I was expecting for one of these vans to be there, and that I could just get in one of them, and they would take me to my hotel. But they're not there. So the first thing I decide to do is call my Korean recruiter, Jennifer. But then I realized that I didn't have a Korean phone. So, and the other thing is that I only had notes. I had no coins. So there were payphones there, but I didn't have any coins to put into them. So I had no means of calling my recruiter. So I arrived there, and there is no one to take me to my hotel as I thought there would be. And secondly, I find that I can't call Chundam to tell them this because I don't have any coins. So after a while, I was approached by like a young Korean woman, and she said that I looked lost. So she lent me her cell phone. And so I called Jennifer and told her that there were no vans there ready to take me to my hotel, and asked her to call a taxi for me. So she said that she would do that. And so anyway, I wait for the taxi, and after about 40 minutes, no taxi arrives. So and of course Jennifer can't ring me because I don't have a phone. So I managed to find a vending machine so that I can break some of the notes that I have, and then I managed to put some coins in the payphone and ring Jennifer, and she tells me that the taxi company will not come and get me because I don't have a contact phone number, and they don't come and pick people up if they don't have a contact phone number. So I don't know if that was true or not, but that's what she said to me. So she really didn't give me any other help. She just said, "I'm sorry, but no taxis will come and pick you up. You'll have to find one yourself." So I just arrived in Korea, and I was stuck at this terminal in the city center, and Cheongdam was not really very helpful in trying to get me to my hotel. After this very long flight. So I was really quite frustrated with her that she really didn't do anything to help me. So I go out into the taxi bay, and I try and see if I can find a taxi that will take me to my hotel. And then I realize that I don't have the address. So I give them the name, and they say no. So I think, maybe I need to get the address, because of course Jennifer didn't give me an address for this hotel. So anyway, I go to the information desk, and I give them the name of the hotel, and she manages to find the address and the phone number, so she writes it out in Korean for me. So I go back out again and hand it to the taxi drivers, and they still refuse me. So no taxi driver will take me to my hotel. So I think I was at the City Air Terminal for about, I would say, between 3 and 4 hours. One, because there were no vans there, as promised by Cheongdam. Secondly, Jennifer did very little to help me. Like, I told her that there were no vans there, and and then after this nonsense about no no taxi would come and pick me up, and then after that she really didn't do anything. She didn't offer to do anything. So I was sort of stuck there by myself, trying to organize a taxi myself, but no one would take me, and I didn't know why. So I left the city air terminal, go out onto the street, waved down about 20 taxis. No one would take me. So like after hours of trying this, I finally find a taxi driver that was prepared to take me to my hotel if I paid him 30,000 won, which is like 10 times the standard fare. But I really didn't care at that time because I'd been awake for, a long time. So I didn't care he was ripping me off. I was just happy to get to my hotel. So um, anyway, eventually I arrive at my hotel and it's like um, probably about 11:30 at night. So I think I arrived at the air terminal at maybe 6 or 7, and I didn't get to my hotel until 11:30 at night. So I finally get to my hotel and I ring Jennifer and I say, well, I'm at my hotel. Yeah, no thanks to her. But anyway, so I was at my hotel. So that was another bad bit of organization on Chung Dam's behalf. They didn't make sure that these vans that were going to pick me up actually turned up. And then when I told them that, they weren't really interested in helping me get to my hotel after that very long flight.